Maybe coming here tonight wasn't such a good idea. Do you want to go home?
No, not yet.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, as soon as we get home, we go back to reality. I'm carrying Franco's baby.
Yeah.
There's so much we haven't even thought about. And how are people going to take the news that you and Franco were twin brothers? I keep thinking about Edward. I mean, he's going to flip out when he finds out they had a grandson that I never knew about. And then Monica, I mean, I think she's totally...
Stop. I can't do this now, not here.
Right, I'm sorry. It's just like, it's a loop going through my head. I can't get it out of my mind.
That's why we came here, just to try to get away from it.
Get away.
I mean, this is gonna affect the rest of our lives. And somehow life's gonna have to go on.
Yes, it is.
I just don't know how.
I just want to warn you that Molly has come up with a design, several designs for your nursery, so expect your inboxes to be filled with all of her pictures. And the other thing I want to warn you about is she's on a tear with the baby names, okay? So they're odd, and it makes the name Apple seem normal. So have you guys thought of any names?
It's still early.
Oh, no, this is the best part. Coming up with the names, wondering if it's a boy or a girl. Unless, of course, you know and you're
No,
not telling me.
no. We don't know yet.
Well, if it's a boy, it'll be the first, right in our immediate family. And warning, Molly has come up with boy names that are Greek and Russian in honor of our clan. And her favorites are Apollo and, I'm sorry, Yeromali.
Apollo Morgan, that's nice.
Sure. You could name him Jason Jr., JJ, or
Hey.
Jason McCall.
Oh.
Was it something I said? All right, I'm not going to waste time asking how you are because you clearly are not all right. I would like to know, however, if the baby is okay.
Yes, Mom, everything's fine.
Jason's not fine, and he clearly doesn't want to talk about the baby.
And you know he's not big on conversation.
This is more than a deficit in his social skills. What is wrong?
No, we'll work through it, okay?
Is this why you were so upset the other day? Does Jason not want to have this baby anymore?
Wait, why would you say that?
Look, I know you.
Saw you in the courtroom. Everything okay?
Yes. Star was pretty upset, though. I tried talking her down, but she just took off. I don't know if she went back to Landview or LA.
Well, I was asking about you. Are you okay with the verdict?
Yeah, the jury got it right. Dad was innocent.
Well, you didn't always think so.
Right. Well, it helped when you said that Dad wouldn't be able to hide something like that. If you caused the death of that girl and her father, you'd be able to see it in his eyes. And I think I would have been able to see it too.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. Me and my dad don't always get along, but we've always had a connection. I should never doubted that. Well, you're gonna know about that soon, right? The whole father-son bond.
Mom, why would you think that Jason was having doubts about the baby?
Well, just a theory. You know, now that the baby is becoming more of a reality, could he be having second thoughts because of his line of work? I don't know. And Robin just died. The anniversary of Jake's death.
Yeah,
just
no,
recent.
I mean, you're right. He has been having some issues about the baby.
Every new parent has issues. They have doubts. It'll pass. I promise.
Yeah.
You two have been through a lot. You are strong and you will work it out.
Yeah. I mean, I have to believe that. Oh my. I appreciate what you're trying to do. I really do. And you're right. Jason and I do have some things to deal with, but we're gonna be fine.
I know that. You love each other. And I also know that there's something going on between the two of you that you don't want to share with your mother. And I respect that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I also know that you've come close to confiding in me about something. And should the mood ever strike you at any time, I will always be there to listen. Thank you.
Jason, you okay?
Yeah, you know, all anyone keeps talking about is the baby. It's just getting to me a little bit, that's all.
Well, for what it's worth, I know you're gonna be an awesome dad. If that's what you're worried about.
You think so?
Yeah. You're my father for the first year of my life. You protected me, you loved me, even though you knew from the start I wasn't really your kid. Well, it takes a special kind of person to raise another man's son like that. Hey, Sam.
Hey.
Wow, you look great.
Oh. You don't have to sound so surprised.
No, I meant you're...
He meant that you're glowing.
Oh.
And you are, because
How?
that's what happens to pregnant women. You're more beautiful than you've ever been, and Michael is a very perceptive young man to notice that. Excuse me.
So are you as tired of all the baby talk as Jason is?
Well, we have different ways of dealing with things.
Well, you've both been through a lot, you know? All the craziness of Franco, and you're worried about him being sick, and... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be bringing that up again.
It's okay. It's actually nice to talk to someone who understands.
Well, Franco's gone, and Jason's better, so now you can put all that bad stuff behind you.
Yeah, I hope so.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm just happy for the both of you. You know, after everything you went through, now you can finally start a new chapter in your lives.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Yeah, I'm sorry for walking away before. It's just...
Okay, don't worry about it. I know you're not big on social pleasantries. So how about I talk and you listen?
Okay.
Okay. Whatever is going on with you, whatever doubts and fears you're having about this baby, you should probably work that out. But whatever it is, if you could please just share it with Sam, because you're shutting her out, and if you keep doing that, she's gonna keep confiding in strangers like John McBain.
What do you mean, John McBain?
Okay, look, I wouldn't try and pitch the idea of a truce tonight, though, Mom, because all you're gonna do is fight with Dad, and that completely defeats the purpose of you showing up to his
I'm
party.
going to have Jason talk to your father. Although I would like to say hi to Sonny. Where is he?
I don't know. He went to go check on Kate, I think. Actually, I haven't seen them in a while.
So typical of Sonny to bail on his own birthday party. I just can't believe Kate would let him. Wasn't this whole thing her idea?
I'm gonna go check on him. See if I can find him.
Okay. So, I guess you and Jason made up, huh?
I'm sorry, what?
You and Jason, stronger than ever.
What are you talking about?
You do realize it was a big deal for Jason to forgive you after you lied to him about Robin?
I was trying to protect him.
By lying.
Carly, I had to choose between telling Jason the truth and possibly killing him, or keeping quiet to make sure he survived.
And keeping it quiet, what you really mean is controlling what Jason could and could not know.
Okay, fine, Carly. I lied to Jason. You told him the truth. You're the best friend ever. Can we please not do this right now?
You don't have to get so defensive. I'm just here making conversation, waiting for the guest of honor to show up with the mystery
You are
cake.
the last person I want to talk to right now.
Oh, that's right. You don't want to talk to me. You certainly don't want to talk to Jason about anything important. Gee, Sam, who do you talk to?
Oh, did Sam tell you what happened at the church?
No, what church?
Queen of Angels. She ran into John McBain there after Robin's funeral.
I didn't realize that.
Then what were you talking about? When did you see Sam with John McBain?
Have you ever played telephone? Molly loves it.
Alexis, when did Sam talk with John McBain?
Why don't you go straight to the source and ask your wife?
You keep saying you love Jason.
I do love him. Not that you'll ever believe me. Not actually that I give a damn about what you think. Why don't you go bother somebody else?
Because you're married to my best friend. So for his sake, I'm gonna tell you this. Keeping secrets from the person you love is only gonna cause more problems.
You would know.
For someone who claims to have been honest, you still seem really, really worried. Why is that?
Because you're giving me a headache.
Right. I think I just caught you in another lie.
Hey.
Hey, why didn't you return my messages?
I'm sorry, I've been busy.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't seem fine.
Your messages, you said it was about Sonny and Johnny,
We can
right?
talk about it another
Are
time.
you sure? Because, you know, getting in the middle of those two is not a good idea.
You can warn me
Carly.
another time. I think Sam needs to talk to you.
What was that about?
I don't know, just Carly being Carly, thinking she knows you better than I do.
She can read me pretty well.
Well, one thing Carly may be right about is that you're not fine right now, Jason. And if there's something you want to talk about, I mean, I think if you want to talk about the baby, maybe we should
It's
go
not the
somewhere.
baby. John McBain.
So what? It's supposed to mean something?
It'll mean something to your boss. I guarantee it.
John McBain? What about him?
Well, Alexis told me that you were talking to him. And I thought she meant the time at Queen of Angels, and then I asked her about that, and she had no idea what I was talking about.
I don't remember telling her.
Okay, so what did Alexis mean? When did you see McBain again?
Well, I mean, a few days ago, I stopped by to see my mom, and she had to run out and see the judge, something about Maxie. And she said she wasn't going to be a long time. She told me to wait there. I waited there, and in the meantime, McBain showed up.
What do you want?
Well, I guess Sonny had Alexis file some sort of restraining order against him, and he wanted to discuss that.
Why didn't you tell me before?
I didn't say anything about John McBain being at my mother's because I didn't think it was important.
I know, I asked you to tell me if he ever approached you again.
Yeah,
That's
but
all.
he didn't approach me. He showed up at my mother's house.
Hey, he's a cop. Not just any cop. He's ex-FBI and he's got a grudge against Sonny.
I know, and Sonny was found not guilty, so I didn't think it was a problem.
So I just needed to know.
We just happened to be at the same place at the same time. It was a coincidence, Jason.
How long was McBain at the house?
I don't know. Why?
Because he will use anybody to get to Sonny, and that includes you.
Okay. I mean, I know that. I will be careful.
Okay, good. Now, you said he was there to discuss a restraining order.
Yeah.
Right. When he found out Alexis wasn't home, did he leave?
No. No, he stayed and waited for her.
Did you guys talk about anything else while you were waiting?
Well, it looks like the party's over.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We didn't even cut the cake yet.
The cake got trashed. My dad and Kate have vanished. So I don't know.
They took off?
Well, Kate supposedly went to go get the cake. Dad went after her, and nobody's seen him since.
Okay, that's not like Sonny. We should go see if everything's okay.
Yeah, I already checked the terrace, Kate's office, the kitchen. I was gonna check Dad's office at his house.
All right, I'm glad you came to me. Let's go.
Wait. I'll go with you.
No, it's okay. We got it covered.
He just walks off and leaves his pregnant wife sitting here? What is going on with the two of you? All right. This is something more than Jason being a nervous, expectant father. Now, is he in trouble? Did he have some sort of a relapse?
No, Jason's fine physically. We're just dealing with some things, and he's not handling it very well.
Right, and the more you dance around this, the more worried I'm getting.
Well, Jason and I have a lot going on, but Mom, it didn't help that you told him about John McBain.
Hold on one second. This is Max. This has to do with Sonny.
I don't care about Sonny. You have to tell me what you told Jason about John.
Nothing.
Yes, you
really.
said something. You said that I was talking to him at your house.
I did say
I need
that.
to know
I didn't
exactly
it was a
what you said to
secret.
Jason. How did McBain's name
Sweetie,
even come up?
all I said to Jason was that I wanted the two of you to be able to talk to each other.
Okay.
So you wouldn't open up to strangers.
You said that I opened up to John?
I said something like that. I don't know exactly. It wasn't exactly
Are
those
you kidding
words,
me?
but
Do
that
you
was the
realize that
gist.
he's a cop?
Yes,
that
I
he's
know he's a
ex-FBI?
cop, honey. I know that.
Okay, well, did it ever occur to you that maybe Jason would have a problem with that?
No, it didn't occur to me because I'm so upset that you're so upset, and I just want him to be more supportive.
Well, I mean, it's not Jason's fault.
It's his fault that he left his pregnant wife here without a ride home. Now, is the tension between the two of you have something to do with McBain?
I mean, it has to do with a lot of things, but yes, McBain is one of them.
What happened in the church?
Oh, Mom, it's a long story.
Party's over. I got all night.
Okay, I ran into John after Robin's funeral, and I didn't know who he was, and I just started talking. And of course, Jason was not happy with that.
All right. I didn't mean to fuel the fire. But for future reference, if you had confided in me, I would know what secrets to keep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I implied that you did something wrong. You didn't. It's just very complicated.
Well, I'm sorry, too. And let me make it up. I'll drive you home, all right? And then we'll stop and we'll get some dessert.
That is very sweet. Thank you. But I think I'm going to wait here for Jason.
I'm confident the two of you are going to be able to work this out.
I hope so.
He loves you, you love him, you both love this baby. It's all fine.
Hey,
Jason, you're here.
what happened?
That cop, John McBain, showed up with a search warrant.
How do you get a warrant? He's from Pennsylvania. He doesn't even have jurisdiction.
He's got connections at the Bureau. FBI's got his back on this one.
If the DNA markers are close, is there a chance that they could be wrong?
No, it's 99.9% certain, and I had the DNA test run against both potential fathers.
How?
How what?
Franco's dead. How'd you get his DNA?
A contact at the FBI.
All right, tell me everything that happened from the time McBain came in. Were you with him the whole time?
No, someone else showed up.
Who?
Hold on. Just tell me everything that happened first.
He knocked, I answered the door. Said he had a birthday gift for the boss. I opened it. It was a newspaper article in a frame. You know, it was nothing. I was going to throw him out, and that's when he showed me the search warrant.
See it?
It's right here. It looked real to me. I was going to call Miss Davis, but she didn't pick up.
Yeah, McBain's too smart to try to bluff his way in with a fake warrant. Plus, he'd want anything he finds to be admissible. How much of the house did he search?
I don't know. The whole thing, probably. Went up the stairs, came out the kitchen, but he couldn't have found anything. The boss doesn't keep anything sensitive
Max,
here.
it's not good. It's not good. You knew we were watching out for McBain. That's why Bernie emailed everybody a picture so we knew who to look for. I mean, how could you let him walk through the house alone?
I'm sorry. Like I said, someone else came to the door. Some doctor looking for Miss Howard.
Was it Dr. Keenan?
Yeah, that's him. He said he had to speak with her. He even wanted me to tell him where the party was so we could track her down. I said, there's no way you're spoiling Mr. C's birthday.
There's nothing to spoil. Both my dad and Kate bailed on the party. I think they had a fight or something.
Are you sure? I mean, the boss has been really happy lately. Except for the trial, of course. Basically, Miss Howard walks on water.
Yeah, speaking of that, how's Kate been treating you lately?
What do you mean?
I mean, she polite, she friendly, what?
She's been a little tense, snapped at me a few times, but guys, we've dealt with worse.
What did Dr. Keenan say about her?
He just said that he had to speak with her, that it was urgent and confidential. Any idea what's going on here?
No, but I'm gonna find out.
Yes, I knew it. Cocolat is open, and they have the best bitter chocolate mousse cake.
Okay, that sounds good. You should just pick up a piece and take it home to Molly.
Yeah, but I'd rather go with you. I want to treat you to some dessert. You said you don't even know if Jason's coming back.
I think I'm gonna take my chances.
All right, well, I'll wait with you if you want.
No, we've got a lot to work through, Mom.
All right, well, there's not much you can do if he keeps shutting you out.
Yeah, I know. It's just this is the way Jason deals with things. It's, you know, his process.
Yes, I know his process. I just want him to be supportive of you.
He will. I mean, I hope so. Like you said, he loves me. He loves this baby. Everything's gonna be okay.
Really want that. Jason.
Hey, is Dr. Keenan here? Is he around, you know?
He left a little while ago.
Is he coming back?
He went looking for a patient. I don't know how long that'll take.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
The other day when I was here looking for Sam, you said you saw her talking to some guy.
Right?
Was this him?
What's this about?
Elizabeth, just tell me. Is this the guy you saw Sam with?
Yeah, that's him.
Hey, you listening in there? 'Cause there's some things I need to tell you. You know, one of these days you're gonna look up into the sky and you're gonna see these big, bright lights. And those lights, they're called stars. And stars have been one thing I have always been able to count on. No matter where I am, I can look up in the sky, see those lights, and I could feel safe. And then I met Jason, and I never felt safer with anyone than in his arms.
Tonight when I walked in, I felt something I didn't quite recognize. Just a peace, contentment, happy to be home. And you give me that.
You know, when I walk into a room that we call home, Jason, I finally know what it means to be happy, you know. It's just that I would not trade any of my life with you. None of it. Not for the world. And that to me is the real gift. But you're gonna know what that feels like, because he is such a good person and he's gonna be such a great father. Just don't want to lose him. Please don't let me lose him. Oh, send me a sign that everything's gonna be okay. Jason?